Hello everyone, today I'm sharing my personal journey into achieving crystal clear audio with the SM7B and Wave XLR. Trust me, it's been a game changer. The SM7B is a popular microphone choice for many content creators due to its ability to capture high quality audio. And the Wave XLR, well, you can think of it as the bridge connecting my beloved SM7B to my PC, ensuring every nuance gets through. Right, let's dive in. How do you get these two talking to each other? First up, connect your XLR cable to the SM7B. Simple enough. Next, this end goes right into the Wave XLR. Just make sure it's snug. Lastly, connect your Wave XLR to your computer and voila, you're 50% there. Why this combo, you may ask? With the SM7B capturing pristine audio and the Wave XLR ensuring gets to my PC just right, the clarity is just unmatched. It's perfect for streaming, especially because of the Wavelink software. One quick thing to note is that I use an amplifier, which is the SEDM1 Dynamite, and I also use the Rode PSA1 Plus, and I route the cable above, and I also have some extension tubes. Installation is a bit different. First, in this case, the amplifier goes in, then the cable. I have links down below to every single thing that I use in my setup if you want to check them out. And also, for the amplifier, you need 48 volts turned on. So you just press and hold on the volume dial and it should turn on. I also have an extender. And this is mainly because without it, this will hit here. Oh, it's so bad to say this here. It will basically scrape these gears every time you turn around your microphone. When you do this. So it gives you a bit more motion. And I mean, you don't need it even with this. It's touching just a little bit. And the way I mount my amplifier, they recommend it to be straight into the microphone. So yeah, I'm doing this. Positioning tips. Most people say have the microphone above you like this. I mean that it's still pretty close. Maybe you don't see it. They say like within a fist away or so. Maybe a bit closer. Yeah, something like this. You can also have it come from underneath you, if you like that. Usually with this mount, it's not that good. It's literally, this is in my face. So yeah, the way I like it is just maybe to the side a little bit. But if you want the best, absolutely the best, technically, you need to be like this. And the way I know is the best. It's when my nose is literally resting on when my nose is literally resting on the microphone. That's how I know I'm close enough. If you want the SM7B voice and to catch the raspiness and know that deep voice, so I'll recommend you basically have to kiss the mic. Literally, you have to make out with the mic as you talk, and that's the best way to use the SM7B, honestly, like this. Even though, well, it's in the way, I have to say, but something like this, good enough, I would say. But yeah, I like it just a bit like this. And when I want to do that proximity effect, I do this. And that gets me the proximity effect. So yeah, so again, definitely I recommend buying some extensions if you plan to have a desk arm. And also, an amplifier isn't necessary, but I would say it's a thing worth looking for in the future. I'll definitely keep it in the list. Maybe it doesn't, especially this, it's a bit intrusive. People don't like it. So there's other ways to mount it. I used to have it back into my interface. Again, they recommend it to the microphone. So on Elgato's page, you want to go to downloads and on the top right, and then you want to scroll down until you see Wave XLR. There it is. You want to click download. You can skip this. Once it finishes downloading, open it, and you can just press next and proceed to the installer. I already have it installed, so I'm not going to do it again. And so I'm just going to close it. Nice. So let's open Wavelink. Once it's done, this is what you'll kind of see. Of course, you don't have as many other, I'll call them tabs or inputs. You don't have one on the left. So what you want to do is click on the arrow and a menu will expand. And now let me just go through the settings and what I have. So I'm running firmware 1.3.1. My sample rate is 48 kHz and I don't think you have to go above that. You can go at 96 if you like, but I think 48 is just enough for your average use. My input gain is set at 35 dB and you can see it has an indicator below with condenser and dynamic. Any kind of guideline, you want to be in the green. So if I have a dynamic microphone, in this example, I'm in the green. And I have 48 volts phantom power on, simply because I need it for my preamp. Without it, you don't need this turned on. Then we have the headphone jack, which just your output volume when you mix between your mic and PC. Honestly, just play around with this and see what sounds good for you. And now we have the audio enhancements. I keep the low cut filter at 80 Hz. For me, that seems to be the sweet spot. What it does, it basically cuts the really low frequencies, such as vibrations from your keyboard when you type or when you bang against the desk, and the vibrations travel through the mount. The SM7B does have this feature at the back, and I think it's just easier to do it from Elgato software as the interface allows it. You definitely want clip guard at most times, and also a clip guard indicator showing you how loud you are. Now, have I faced any issues? Oh, definitely. Sometimes it's as simple as a loose cable. Other times, you know, the usual software bugs. The trick is to always double check every connection before you do anything. And a few things I picked up, and well, basically don't forget to play around with the Wave XLR software settings. It can make your audio just right for you, like playing with the low cut filter. I personally have it at 80 Hz, and there's many more which I'll plan to share in the future videos. Now remember, it's not just about plugging things in, it's about understanding your gear and finding what the sweet spot where everything just clicks. Alright, that's a wrap for today. If you found this helpful, or if you have your own tips, drop a comment down below. And hey, give that subscribe button a little nudge if you fancy more from me. Cheers everyone, and happy recording. See you.